Well, so it's a new week at the Fowle house, and the best part about it is, you guys see it, the electricians are here. We have 1 week to finish this house. We've got a lot to do, and we're starting with electrical. So stay tuned. It's gonna be a fast, packed week. Homeowner has done a lot of antique shopping and found great lights for all over the house. They were all stored in the back. So now we're matching it up. Addition main ceiling light. That one's gonna go right there. And then this is addition corner ceiling light. And it's gonna go over there. So we're matching everything up. And then we're gonna start hanging. The electricians are providing what we need in here, our can lights, our under counter lights. Okay, hold on, Donza. I need you to model. So he anticipated that these floors were completely done, and you brought camo bedroom slippers.
Yes, they never leave the truck. That's my,
that,
I can't wear my shoes on.
Were you a Boy Scout?
No.
No, okay. You just seem like a man that comes prepared.
My dad taught me a lot of stuff.
There you go. Awesome. Thank you, Donza. While the rest of us are just walking around in socks. And Donza's got cute footwear. So here's another antique fixture. This one's going over the island. I think just about the only light that we're keeping is this awesome one that's been in the dining room the whole time. They've got a pretty brass one to go in here. It's gonna be so much better than just the bare bulbs. So we are making major progress. We've got an overhead light. We've got ceiling fans. We've got a cute little brass fixture here. I really like this acorn style fixture. We've got, here, we'll cut through here and check out these old gasolier looking ones. There's a little one, and then there's a 5 globe here. The globes aren't here, but the lighting is coming together. I just love how the ceiling turned out in here. They have put in all the new receptacles, new light switches. It's all coming together. Hi everyone, it is day 2 of all hands on deck. Finish this house this week. And Gio is back and the electricians are busy. So let's go see what they're up to. In the kitchen, we have the start of some under cabinet lights. We've got all of our can lights in place. We've got a light over the island. In here, we've got can lights. We've still got to get a smoke detector there. We've got a light over this. We've still got to do a little painting on the ceiling. You guys know all about the leak that we had. Let's check back here and see. Gio was prepping. He has gotten some oil brace primer on the trim, on the door. So we've got a little bit of painting left to do in here. We've got to do another coat on the ceiling. All of this needs paint. Anyway, a few things here and there, but we are moving right along. Next thing, we're going to get Jesus back, and we're going to do baseboard in here. We've got toe mold in a few spots, but for the most part, we are moving right along. All right, everyone, it's day 3 of all hands on deck. We've got electricians here, we've got the plumber here, of course, Jesus and Gio are here, and we've got ductwork cleaners here. Now, I've never used a ductwork cleaner, so I'm actually kind of excited to see how this is gonna work. All right, so in the backyard, they have a giant motor and this big ductwork running down into the cellar, all the way around there. Honestly, I'm not sure if that is blowing or pulling air. Got everything opened up, and then at each individual vent, they're blowing compressed air down in there. So not 100% sure how this works, but it's cleaning the ducts. All right, so we are still moving full steam ahead. One quick little project I'm about to take on is these vent covers. So we did a lot of HVAC work downstairs, but upstairs we didn't touch it. It was a fairly new unit, but these covers are kind of dingy. We were gonna replace them, but wouldn't you know, they're a non-standard size. So we're just gonna give them a fresh coat of paint. I'm gonna hit them with a primer first, let that dry, and then just an old school can of spray paint so that when they go back up, they look as fresh and clean as the freshly painted ceilings do. Good morning, it's day 4 of All Hands on Deck. I'm the first one here today. The plumbers should be back. The electricians should be back. Gio and Jesus have lots to do. Gio's gonna keep doing touch-up paint, and Jesus is gonna turn his attention back to the kitchen. You remember, for months, I've been showing you little details that we still had left to do, and I said we would get to those near the end. Well, today's the day we get to those. So Jesus is gonna be in the kitchen, and I'll be all over doing all kind of little projects. So let's go inside and get started. Okay, so yesterday you saw I think I did 3 coats of that Kills spray paint so that they were nice and clean and none of the old stains came through. And now I'm just gonna hit it with a little bit of a top coat of some Lowe's brand white spray paint. I think eventually the homeowners will probably replace these, but as I said before, they're not a standard size. So we're just trying to get them to look pretty until they take the time to redo these. So gonna do a little bit of spray paint. All right, so there are still folks working everywhere. Plumbers, electricians, Gio and Jesus. The gas man is here to put in the new gas meter. And I am about to do some more painting. We need toe mold. So I just bought a big bundle of toe mold, but these 4 pieces of quarter round need to match the kitchen cabinets. So I took a sample of the cabinets to Sherwin-Williams. I had a custom match done, and now I am going to paint some quarter round. Okay, it would appear that all I'm doing today is going to Lowe's and painting. So I just made my 3rd trip to Lowe's, and that was to get these little vents. So do you remember a long time ago when we were setting the kitchen cabinets, there were 2 vents that were under the kitchen cabinets. We put vents in, we put the ductwork coming to the front of the toe kick. So now we're ready to cut the toe kick, but we've got to put these little thin vents in front of the holes, and they can only come in white. And if they're white, they're gonna look terrible. So I'm going to Kills them, and then tomorrow I'm going to paint them with that same color match that matches the kitchen cabinets. So more painting. We are down to some of the little things. Jesus is hanging shelves. We've still got to do cabinet pulls, but he has done so much. We've got toe mold down. We've got these all of our pull-out shelves installed. The light rail is in. The hood is in. Like I said, little details are coming together. Meanwhile, our plumber is hooking up our last sink. You can hear the air in the line. He's making sure everything works well. This one is already working. We've already put that to the test. Lots of little details happening. You remember when I was painting toe mold so that it would match the cabinets? Well, I got overzealous and I painted one that was supposed to be white. So we've got to fix that now. Oh, and also, great news. All right, folks, we are working late, but winding down on day 5 of All Hands on Deck. We are down to the scragglers, me and Gio and Jesus. I have been trying to clean up this porch, which has been the catch-all for really a year, but absolutely while the floors were being finished. So going through everything, what's trash, what needs to go on the trailer, and what needs to stay here. Jesus is still working on trim in the kitchen. Gio is still painting. We're gonna be here for 2 more days. We have Saturday and Sunday. We've gotta keep working. We are gonna make this deadline. We had hoped that we were gonna get our final inspection today, but our plumbing wasn't quite ready. So he's gonna keep working through the weekend. We've put in a request for the inspector to come on Monday morning. So Lord willing, everything passes and we can rock and roll and get the homeowners in this house. So we'll be back here tomorrow.